2 p.m. back in the office, I start to return and the 22 calls that came in. That's another reason I don't like to be out of the office too much. The backlog of calls can get out of hand. The first call I return is to the United States policy. As I mount a better board, one of the biggest perks being financially successful is being able to be generous. I like giving money to good causes like United Way and the Police Athletic League. It really is a great feeling every time I can be of help, and for the most part, that's a private part of my life. Some of my charities are public knowledge and some of them aren't. 2:30 p.m. Robin Lead and his team are here for interview. Robin is well known for a reason. We have a great time and it's a job well and quickly done. 3:15 p.m. I have a meeting with the Caroline Ketcher, Executive Vice President and Director of Trump National Golf Club in Briefcliff. We are building some magnificent villas on the grounds, and there are a lot of details to attend to. Fortunately, both boards are perfectionists, and annual meetings never have to be long. 3:30 p.m. I take a call from David Church, president of Leaders Magazine. I'd been interviewed a few months back, and we still keep in touch. Chris Manuel, the director of Trump National Golf Club Los Angeles, calls in. He gives me an update on what's happening, and we go over some details. I will visit California later this month to see the progress for myself. It helps to have people you can trust when you're 3,000 miles away. This is something that still amazes me. Here's another person requesting my autograph on the March 1990 issue of the Playboy magazine, which featured an interview at the cover photo of me. To this day, 13 years later, I received several requests a month for my autograph on this issue, and granted, the girl I'm photographed with is beauty, but I never thought this interview would remain so popular with people who followed my career. I had to create it one of these days. Meanwhile, I signed the cover and it's sent back to the owner, and I signed a few books that have been sent as well. I make a call to Stephanie, my youngest daughter, who is giving me an update on her latest activities. She has enough going on for 5 people. She must take after me. She is excited about her upcoming birthday and her plans to have a party aboard the Queen Mary in Long Beach, California. I write a note to the veterans of Vietnam of War, the 4th CAD, of Valley Forge Central Hospital, General Hospital. I'm Conchaman and builder of the New York Vietnam Veterans Memorial Fund, and still continue to do what I can for these brave people. 4 p.m. I take off from Susan James, director of sales for Trump International Hotel and Tower on Central Park West. She has a great job. This is one of the most successful condominium towers ever built and the top-rated luxury hotel in New York City, all in one building. This is also where King George's restaurant is located. All in all, it's a gem, and I'm proud of it. It's near Lincoln Center on Columbus Circle, and those of you who know architecture will find it interesting that Philip Johnson designed both this building and the state. The archer at Lincoln Center, home of the New York City Ballet, answer of young to be considered historical but some things point in that direction, and this building is one of those things. I go over the invitations and requests of the day with Norman. I decide on an event given by Anna. Winter of Big magazine and leave the other decisions until later when I can give them more time and consideration. Charles comes in and we go over current projects, developments in Chicago, Toronto, and London. Bernie Diamond and Jason Greenblatt, my terrific in-house attorneys, are in one meeting as well, contrary to what people may think. I listen to and take advice from a lot of people before I make a final decision on anything. I like to be as well informed as possible. However, when it comes to making a decision, I am aware that the full responsibility for that decision is and will always remain mine. That is why I proceed with caution, even if my imagination may be more flamboyant. 4:30 p.m. I have a meeting with Matthew Calamari, my chief of operations. He's always a busy guy, but with the apprentice starting up soon, he's busier than ever. I'm not concerned because after knowing Matthew for more than 20 years, I am certain he can handle anything. My son Eddie stops by to say hello. He's in college now, but is visiting New York City for a couple of days. He sat in on my meeting with Matthew, and then we chat for a bit. That's it from me for now today. Goodbye. I'm Money. Don't go away because